I feel like I need to save them. Alright. This morning, says Ivir, I saw him. Bellower's here. I think it won't be long now. Ivan leans silently on his staff nearby. One of your clansmen comes to you out of breath. Rook, he says, things are real bad. Look, there's nothing you can do at this point, but a lot of caravan has been robbed, killed, and just disappeared. Those of us who are left are going to split up and hide where we can. Wanted you know, in case we somehow pull through this. He runs off clearly distressed. He grimaces, wondering if this could have played out another way. Well, there he goes. Considering what you know now, we gotta defend! I'll be honest with you, there's too many of them. We're just delaying the inevitable at this point. Still gotta try, you say. Still gotta try. Fucked! Alright, let's... I wish they had enough kills to be promoted. Alright, let's promote you. And get you this chain reaction thing. And... actually, no. We're gonna get you more strength. Because you need it. Okay. Level 4? Anything good for 4s? Nope. Have some berries. Okay. We're fucked. So fucked it's not funny. Alright, ready. I'd rest. I'm gonna stay where I am. Let them come to me. Come on. Get rid of one at a time. Alright, go this way. What's up, bruh? Alright, if I go this way, we can grab this guy. Luckily, it's not going to be too difficult. Hey! Ow. Alright. Where can I arc? That's not a good idea. Mend? Yeah, mend you. A little bit. Just a tad. Just a smidge. Go next to you. Crap. His armor's gonna have to come down. Alright. For you. Guts. Do it! What's up? He's really good at killing shit. Alright. So am I. If I go here, we can take... Oh! This is not that difficult. Hi. Ow. Alright. Perfect. Alright, you are in Arc Lightning. And it will hit this guy. Yep. Oh, hi. Alright. Attack. Let's bring down his shield. Chip it. Bloody flail. Let's do this. We can hold them off! Ow. Can't get to him, so I'd have to go this way. Can't get to our tiny guys either. Really glad for shield wall. Alright. Bring down that shield. You got one arm. You don't need anything else. Ow. not diagonal of anything. Alright. Let's do this. Alright, you'll get the kill. Good. You need kills. Want you to get the kill. Doesn't have the promotion yet, though. Yay! Our renown grows. Everything is sort of fine. Not really. Alright. Can we get anything at the... No, there's... Alright, let's see who we can level up. Anybody? Promotion? Promotion? Let's trade you up. We're gonna do this again. You need one more kill. You need 2 more kills. Okay. What does she have? Oh, we'll give her a good 3. Yeah, let's give her that. Alright. Sup? Ivor, you begin. Can we really keep this up? Ivor looks like he hasn't slept for days. He grunts something unintelligible. The weight of the situation is crushing him. Then, from far in the distance, you hear a horn. Dredge don't use horns, it occurs to you. Ivan appears at your side, just as a long caravan of people come into view, Dredge turning to attack them. Who is that, you ask? It can't be, says Ivan. He runs towards the gates, shouting, "You see that banner? It's Hakon!" As you wonder how they got here, the gates heave open, and you charge onto the field, clearing a path through Dredge. Hakon! I am so glad you're here, Hakon. Like, you have no idea. Alright, come here. Should we promote you? Should we save our points? I think we should save our points for the shield guys, because they need shield like mess. Wait, who's? Oh, that's a Dredge. I mean, that's a Varl. All right. You should be in front. You should be here, 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 back there. Great. Step 1 out. And turn. I want you to come to me. Sup? Kill him. That's gonna be rough. Okay, attack the armor. It needs to go bye-bye. Ah, hi there! Alright, let's go here. I'm gonna go mark prey. Do it! Mark prey is actually pretty good. Oh. Attack, of course. Alright, we got 1 gone. Yay, promotion! Oh shit. Why am I here? Alright, guts. Do it. Nice. That's a good ability. I should be using it more. I can get to you. Let's do bloody flail. Lower that strength. of it. Ow. Mark it! Nice! Do it! Ow. Can I finish you off? Yes. Promotion! Oh, hi there. Holy flail, do it. The only one left on the field! Can't get there. Gotta wait. Just kill him. Your renown grows! Yay! Yay! We need to promote him! Stupid. On lift. Fucker. Juno! I wasn't sure I'd ever see you again, Ivan. She smiles and they embrace. Ivan is completely taken back, as though he doesn't dare believe she's real. I'm sorry I couldn't make it to Strikeholm. I ran into problems. Problems is putting it lightly. There's a mile-wide canyon practically splitting the world in two over those hills. Couldn't find a place to cross. Worse, dredge are practically falling out of it like blood from a wound. They're not coming from the north anymore. They're everywhere. We noticed. Glad to see you made it out alive, Ignvar. I take it the others didn't? Hakon becomes quiet, then motions towards Juno. She got across somehow. Found her out code for a second time since leaving Strand. We need every axe we can get right now. Bellower is here. Gods be damned. I thought I was free of that menace. I will deal with the Bellower. Come on. No need to tempt him by standing out here. Juno, how powerful are you? Hakon caravan enters the city, fighting off waves as dredge as they grow. To your relief, hundreds of skilled warriors are now safely in Borisgard. Nice. Nice! Oh, we're good! We're so good, I'm worried. Hakon joins you with his personal bodyguard, Morg. Behind him, the prince, Ludden, and his entourage are in tow, though looking less pleased to be— oh, for fuck's sakes. Fucking Ludden. I have one last trip to make. I need this one to come with me. She points to you. I'm sorry, Ivan. You must wait for me one last time. Do not let the city fall before I return. It takes everything within Ivan's power to hold back, but he does. She turns to you, Rook. Rook, come with me. We'll return in 2 days. Maybe less if you're quick as you look. Tell anyone who needs to know. Where? Why? Not far, says Juno. She pauses, and something shifts in your vision, just for a moment. I know it's hard, she says, her voice filling your head, and you've already been through a lot. As she speaks again, the rest of the world melts away, but you're needed, and you can't find the words to argue. What? 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 Where am I going? Where are we going? That's a lot of people. You don't remember leaving the city, but here you are walking through unfamiliar ground behind Juno. You're alone, aside from hundreds of dredge who are all facing towards an enormous stone head. The hairs on your back of your neck stand up. What the fuck? Who the fuck? We gonna get more story? It's another godstone? How's she gonna take care of a Bellower? We are at the godstone of Stravs. You glance nervously around, but the dredge didn't seem to hear her. It's okay. You can speak. Softly. Is this where you're going to sacrifice me? Juno smiles. What could have come across as profoundly creepy looks sincere instead. No, the dredge cannot see us. To be more precise, they can see us, but I've convinced them to be unconcerned. I can understand your apprehension, though. What the hell is going on? Who are you? I wish we'd had time for a proper introduction. My name is Juno. I am on the Menders Council. You've met Ivan, my apprentice. How are you doing these things? Controlling minds? I thought Menders built things and healed wounds. You are right. Menders do these things. Some must still practice the teachings given to the Loom Number's first creation. We are called Valka. I believe I am the only one that can influence another's mind. Then why not take control of the Bellower? I learned the talent to heal minds, not control them, even though some Valka have trouble believing this. Taking control of a Bellower, it is the difference between convincing a child to sit still and telling a starving bear to stop being hungry. The truth is, we're rarely a march from the Sundeer anymore. Our advantage is that we can train more Valka. It is also our weakness. The Valka pass on and lose their knowledge, while the Sundeer simply grow older and more powerful. Bellower is both immortal and beyond my influence to a point. Then how do we stop him? The God of Secrets will play a part, as will you. What are we doing out here? You know the God of Straws. Few know this stone exists, even amongst those who have lived their whole lives in Beauregard. When Dengler deals in fortune, Straws taught men the value of trade in a different way. He showed them it has consequence, two sides of the same coin. See the silver in the stone? The gale up here wears away at the stone, but the metal remains. We need a piece of the silver. The god Stravs is wreathed by imagery of silver weapons. The myths say he traded these weapons to the gods, and they used them to kill each other. So the gods killed each other. Those who seek out the stone call him the god of trade. Menders call him the god of secrets. He was both. Why are we surrounded by dredge? They seem to be drawn to the godstone. There are many things we don't know about Stravs, since he's the goddamn god of secrets. Maybe they see him as a patron, or it is an attraction they cannot explain. Does Strav have something to do with the serpent in Ironorf? What was that thing? I cannot say. Can't? I have my suspicions, but until I've had time to at the members' libraries, it would be unwise to speculate. For all our knowledge, it always seems as though we know little. Imagine how the rest of us feel. On the contrary, the less people know, the more certain they tend to be. Ignorance is bliss. Why did you pick me? Why didn't you take Ivan? Or Hakon? You don't even know me. I apologize for putting you in danger. Ivan must keep Beauregard from falling away while we're here. If something goes wrong here, I need to be certain one of us makes it back alive. I saw the thoughts of each person when I arrived at Beauregard. You were the only one I knew who would return. What do you mean? You would find your way back to Alet no matter what. Let's go. You will need to dislodge at least a fistful of the metal. We will forge it into an arrow to slay the Bellower. Wait, after everything you've told me? A magic arrow to shoot the Bellower? That's all it takes? Why didn't you do that a long time ago? Juno gets a faraway look in her eye. No, that's not all it takes. What I tell you now must not be repeated. The arrow will not kill the Bellower, even if it were to strike its heart. He has no physical weakness, but it will sow doubt in his mind. When it pierces him, I will help him believe that he is dying. The rest of you will convince him of it with sword and axe. Everyone who fights at your side must believe this is true. You're going to trick him into thinking he's dead. That is the most insane... He really can't be killed. No. Someday he will awaken and realize he's not dead. I imagine he will be quite upset. Okay. First we must make the arrow. Focus on the task at hand. She looks knowingly at the godstone, waiting for you to start climbing. Rook, I am not certain how the dredge will react when you do this. But behind us is a sudden drop, so be careful. You sound so calm. Why do I have the banner with me? Shouldn't it be with Alet? Approaching the back of the stone, you start to climb, looking for loose pieces of silver vein. Even without looking out onto the dredge, you can feel each sinister face watching you closely, held back only by Juno's influence. Panic races your blood. Alright, we probably need a decent chunk of this, so let's try to... Maybe if we climb a little higher? As you climb, you can't help notice the stony mass dredge lying up before the godstone. like worshippers before an idol. Just a glimpse nearly immobilizes you. Your hand rests on a piece of silver that easily comes away. The dredge do not react. Alright, let's look for another piece. While you're here, you glance quickly around to see if there's any more low-hanging fruit. You're able to pry another smaller piece of silver ore before your nerves give out. You nimbly descend where Juno is waiting. Well done, she says. As you walk back through the dredge, your eyes turn to follow in unison. The dread that lingers and the shaking in your hands does not subside for hours. Woo! Achievement, Godstone!